G'day tankers, how we going? Welcome to Monday Night Replays with me, the Major. How we all doing? Good, I hope. Here we are just looking at the salty hot dog. Now, there's probably going to be some salty hot dogs out in the chat because no one really voted last week. I had 8 votes, well, 8 comments in total, and I think 2 of them were just people saying hi. And one was XP with his awesomeness in breaking down where all the replays stop and start. I do truly appreciate him for that. But yeah, you guys got to vote if you want to. If you want to win stuff, you got to vote. Anyway, speaking of winning stuff, the winner for last week's episode, which I'm just going to change back over to here. Alright, so last week's episode where Fading Neptune won, I've got 1 vote for Mad Dog the First, 2 votes for Mad Dog the First. Mad Dog the First saying he's going to vote for himself, so that is 3 votes for Mad Dog. Kiwi in there with the vote for Trapo. Zeke in there for the vote for Trapo. Greg saying nice job, thanks man. Would have preferred a vote, but anyway. And XP jumping in there with the 50 TP at the end there. So, by my calculations, there's a whole 3 votes for Mad Dog there, going from 2 days to 2 hours. Well, luckily that last one went in, otherwise I'd have myself a bit of a hard time. Alright, so congratulations Mad Dog the First for taking away this week's episode of the Monday Night Replay. No, last week's episode of the Monday Night Replay show. I'll get it right one. Here we go, guys. First replay of the night. We are cruising around with B Noir. We're on Porovka, and it is a standard battle. Could also dick about in tanks. I could indeed. Alright, let's give it a bit of a kick in the guts. Let the Type 64 get up into the magical bush. Oh no, him and the T67 are fighting over it, eh? Alright, he has made it to the magical bush of doom. We got an ARL 44 cruising around in the center there. Type T34 over in the far right hand side. I was about to call it the left. AMD 178B cruising around in the centre there, being a right pain in the butt. He could have had a shot there. Looks like he's purely doing the spotting thing. Getting all of the farm damage for that. There you go. KV85 and the T1 Heavy are starting to take damage. Actually, no, the KV85 just got lit up. The T1 Heavy is copping it in the face. Something chronic. And I'm getting a buttload of Twitter notifications on my watch. Ooh, the AMD is down. Looks like old mate is copping it fairly, getting the spotting damage fairly well.
PZ 1 degrees Celsius go BRRR, Tier 5 Balak Brigade so on.
True. The old Tog platoons are a good idea. Gotta admit, I literally just hit the shift button there and thought I fired. I was going to say, a spotting replay isn't the most action-packed of replays. So I hit shift to try and get out of this view, but that didn't work for me. And the Valiant there is valiantly trying to hide himself behind his dead brother. But I don't think it's going to work for him. Mind you, he is copping a fair amount of damage to the front of the front end. And it is down. Alright, who have we got next? He's very lucky considering all of those guys... Hang on, here we go. All of those guys over there are not shooting at him. The ARL-44 has gone down. There's a dead tank in the way there. KV-85 is copping shots.
Tanks. You can go around in a platoon of BT-7 artillery derping everyone.
BT-7 artillery is not a bad tank. I've had it for a few years. I've got a 100% win rate in it, actually. Admittedly, I've only ever had one game in it, but I've got a 100% win rate in it. Alright. Let's see if this works. F3. Okay, so while he's doing that, okay, up is up. Cool. Okay. I forgot spacebar is mute. Not mute, pause. Oh, here we go. KV-85 making his way down the map. Stug 3 copping it in the back end. He's not going to be happy about that. The old auto lock on the KV-85. and a blind shot just for the sheer fuck of it. Now, Valiant is doing a valiant effort of blocking all his shots. T-34 Mark III, and he is down for the third kill. He must have got a fire on. He did. He got a fire on him. The enemy KV-85 has had enough and is fighting back, taking most of our life in one good cannon shell. The Valiant appears to be heading up there. The Stug is running away. So, okay, those little lines on the mini-map that you can see are which way it's looking at you. I bet you the Stug wasn't expecting a Type 64 to come running out of the trees at him. And I bet you the Stug was expecting to get more notice than what he actually got. Type 64 doing a manual aim and trying to use the shell drop as part of it. What are we down to? 3 enemy tanks, and we've just spotted the Grilly, who is ready to explode. With our health down at 11%, we have to play it cautious. Getting a good hit into the back end of him there. The SU-100 is going to be deadly if he gets the ability to turn around on us. Shoot at one tank, take out the track on another. Alright, there is 4 kills for us and a track on the VK. I call hacks, that's a kill steal. Well done. And here we are at the end screen. As you can see, we've got critical damage on a buttload of tanks. What do we take out here? Track and a commander. Track and an engine. And track and a track. Tracking an engine on that SU-100. He would not have been happy about that. All in all, walking away with 4 kills. Which means we got a Mastery Badge, Ace Tanker, Fire for Effect, Fighter, Arsonist, Spotter, and Bruiser. All in all, walking away with Scout and Patrol Duty. Well done, sir. Here we are, cruising around with Dad Vader in the VK3002M. We are on Corellia, and it is a standard battle. Alright, Dad Vader, show us what we got. Starts off by going backwards. That's something that I would do. We got Dad... Okay, I just want to point out. We got Dad Vader here, and we got Mr. Yoda down here. How are they fighting on the same team? One of you two should be on the other side. They're not in a platoon together, are they? Nah, Dad Vader's cruising around by himself. Alright, we'll kick Dad Vader in the guts until he gets up on this bug L. The Boogle. I know it's not a bug L. It looked like an L with the dot at the end. Oh, Dad Vader slowly sticking his nose out. Oh, here we go. An STR-VM something 42. The bug eye is worth being worried about, but he appears to be... Oop, mini-map is too small. There we go. He appears to be hiding at the moment. Copping a shot to the face as time to pull back. Always good to pull back when you cop a shot to the face. Alright, slowly eking his way back out there, trying to get that 1 pixel hit, which he gets. Well done. The bug eye is starting to lose health points. Dad Vader is waiting for that... I don't even know what he was shooting at. K something.
Depends if it's a surprise shot to the FC.
Yeah, no one likes a surprise shot to the face. I prefer Churchill's. I prefer the Churchills. At least you get 4.5 hours to work out that you're going to get shot in the face. Big old dumb slow shells. I was going to say, why going up on a hill is something that I would do, especially when there's a VK... Oh no, it's a KV2. It is a KV2. KV2 hiding around the corner there. The fake taxi is just lost a track. That's gonna bring him to a halt. Oh no, Fakey was his name. It's the Brett Panther. I don't know, I saw Fakey like that. It looked like fake taxi. And taken out by Sky Cancer. Here's that pesky KV2 we were looking after, looking out for before. Dodging the surprise shot to the face. Alright, that STR M42 is going to stick his nose out in a second. Valerian is about to cop it in the forehead. No, it bounced off his forehead. You a girl at high school like that. All right, so a bit of island hopping, bit of rock hiding there, and moving on out to back up the rest of his team. There we go, the Valerian copping another shot in the face. I know it's a Valiant. I like my names better. While our teammates off to the left there, hang on, I just wanna point out. It looked like our teammates were humping each other off to the left there for a second. Alright, pulls way out around the corner there, taking a chunk off the top of the STRV, while getting a shot in the face by the Stug 4. Stug 4 has quickly met its maker, and unfortunately so has one of our allies. I bet you he got KV2'd. Which means the best time to shoot the KV2 is just after he blew up your friend. Alright, Dad Vader taking the pincer maneuver option and getting shot in the face for his trouble.
The Stug met has. Good for it.
The Stug met hands. There is another Stug out there. I have a feeling that's a Stug 3. Alright, the Valiant is now a smoking pile of rubble. So let's move on up and find... Oh no, it's a Stug 4. It must have been two Stugs 4. Must have been two Stug 4s. There was two Stug 4s. Pulling real close around this rock here to try and get a hit on the Stug 4. And firing wild, copping one in the face, but having the 92 to return back to him. And that Stug 4 there is quite nicely hidden behind the rock directly in front of us.
Thank you.
G'day, Tony. And Kaprutska! The final Stug 4 is gone. Not a problem, Tony. Is this you? Are you Dad Vader? Or were you... I think you were our first replay of the night. Alright, the Grilly, the one-shot wonder, gets his one shot and is not able to finish it up. Luckily our Sky Cancer just knocking off a little bit of health, allowing Dad Vader here to finish him off. Sky Cancer landing hard on the KV1, but he seems to be tracking us as we cruise sideways across him there. Which is not healthy, considering we're at 26% health, and that didn't land where we wanted it to. Okay, 126. Alright, he is shootable. One right in the nose. There he goes. Well done. And that is it. Good on you, Dad Vader. Here we are at the end screen for Dad Vader cruising around in the VK3002M. And not so much on the criticals this time, but a lot of damaging hits and 4 kills in total. All in all, walking away with a Mastery Badge, First Class, a Fire for Effect, a Fighter Badge, Sharpshooter, Spotter, Master Gunner, Duelist, And Hand of God. All in all, walking away with Steel Wall. Well done, Dad Vader. Here we are, cruising around with Bonsai. We're in a Hellcat, we're on Pilsen, and it is a standard battle. So let's see where Bonsai is going to take this tiny little tank. And as he has just been shown that he can't be trusted, I'll take over the controls while we get to where we're going. Now everything is back on him. Ooh, a little bit too late in the shot there, sir. Come join us in warships. Learn how to lead a target. Ooh, artillery getting a lucky shot taking down the crew. Well, not taking them down, but at least giving them a shake up. I'll making the most of the super zoom out. And abandoning the position out on the hill there, deciding to take out some posts on the way. T71 go to garage now. I think someone might be a little salty. Alright, so the Hellcat hasn't actually done any damage yet, but he has taken a bit. And it would appear that we are not doing too well. Ah, those circles around the tanks are their health points. Alright, that makes a little more sense. I'm looking at the mini-map. The circles around the tanks on the mini-maps are their health points. Oh mate, lining up, getting a track on him. And not getting lit up for the shot. That's well done. Alright, turning around and looking to make a move on the IS. Or at least help his guys out by keeping the 40 TP at bay. There we go, lit up over there. Hey, you hate it when you look away from one place and fucking two bad guys show up. VK3001 copping a shot to the side. Now, it's not looking good for us because, well, never mind. One down. Let's see if this guy's going to turn around the corner and go, oh look, there's one of my dead allies. Let's drive down there as well. Huh. I think there's more interesting stuff happening in the chat, but I'm not looking at that at the moment. Alright, here is the IS with a brand new hole in his front that didn't do anything. Artillery helping us out.
This guy's lucky when I look away the entire enemy team
and then I die. I know what you mean. Benor, Tony, you were the first replay of the night, sir. This is not the place where you vote for it. I will edit up the video afterwards and you guys vote on that. Mad Dog, the first one last week's episode with a whole 3 votes. So it's not going to be hard for you to win. But if you do like the show, sir, and you do end up coming back, then feel free, vote on other people's replays, because you never know. They might see you in game and go, or see your replay up and go, actually, that B Noir guy voted for me last time, I'll vote for him. Or, Tony Smith. He voted for me last time, I'll vote for him. Especially if they see you in there going, I'll vote for myself, I'll vote for B Noir. Like Mad Dog does. Which is a good thing. Don't get me wrong. I put on a silly voice there, but it is a good thing. And yes, you are allowed to vote for yourself. Highly recommend it. That way, at least I get one view. I think Tony might be running a little bit behind on everything. Right. I'll say so.
Major. Greetings from Portugal.
Pasia Sololi. How the hell am I going to say that? Pasia. Pasika? G'day, mate. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Alright, Bonsai is on the move again. Getting the 81% health. Pesca.
Goodo, I'll whack a link on our Discord.
Awesome, thank you very much, Tony. Actually, if you want a link straight to the video, I'd recommend coming back later. If you want to just link the YouTube channel, I would be very happy to take any views I can get. Alright, we got a Lorraine, a Law 155 and the S51. The S51 is not looking healthy. And I'm pretty sure that Law just went kaput. Kaput. Just like the S51. Alright, what do we got left? We got an ARL, a WZ, and a TD, by the look of it. What have we got? A WZ, an ARL, and a Super Hellcat. Ooh. Old Bonsai and the Hellcat better be scared. They cap 3, we are lost. And not totally insulting me, thanks guys. Alright, well I think having 2 on cap, whether they get all 3 on cap, is not going to matter in the next 15 seconds. The ARL is doing his damnedest to get up on him. Copping a 250 shot to the face. Ooh, the WZ putting a shell in. Alright, I think the idea of capping out has gone out the window. And Bonsai is making a run. The Super Hellcat is behind him. And at less health points. So, ooh. WZ taking a big chunk. you can tell old Bonsai was hoping for an extra good hit there. Why our ally is shooting us in the back, I'm not 100% sure on. Could be trying to say, oh no, you're saying don't go. Could be trying to say go ahead. We got 1 on cap, and that TD knows full well we got the Hellcat sitting here just waiting to get a shot on him. Watch the other side, and he is done. Well done. Here we are at the end screen for Bonsai, cruising around in the Hellcat, and lots of critical damage. We took out drivers, we took out gunners, we took out tracks and fuel tanks. And more tracks and fuel tanks, or tracks and tracks, and another fuel tank, so it was more tracks and fuel tanks. 4 kills overall, all in all, walking away with a Mastery Badge, First Class, a Spotter Badge, a Fighter Badge, a Fire for Effect badge. I thought that was a Duelist badge. And a Bruiser badge. Well done, Bonsai. Good on you, sir.